15. Fuck.
Can you shut the fuck up for like 5 seconds, please? All right, you can continue. I didn't mean to be so abrasive with that, but it just came down to it, man.
That was such a
that was an aggressive
so
intro.
aggressive.
I might just keep that in actually, just so they see behind the scenes of. Hey, no, this is for years of you treating me this way, so I think I have an excuse with
You know what's funny? I was just hanging out with some friends and I got there and something, whatever. I was like, I wasn't even a fourth of my way done with my beer and they were like, you see, he's just going to get here and judge us.
That's what you do. That is what you do. You get so aggressive when you're drinking every single time for no reason whatsoever. And
I
like
wasn't even drinking yet. I was the first one.
That's the worst part before you even start drinking. So when you start drinking, it just enhances your douchebaggery.
Yeah. Some would say it's a problem, but I would say it's, honestly, the antidote to the problem.
The antidote to the problem.
The antidote to the problem. Just have a beer and I'm fine. I mean,
yeah.
maybe I'll tell you something you don't want to hear.
That's how you gained the
what?
elusive nickname douche in high school, if you remember that.
Hey, you know what's so funny?
What's up, douche?
I'll name drop real quick.
Name drop.
A good friend of, ours from high school.
Yeah.
Isaac Villar.
Oh, dude, shout
Good
out
guy.
to Isaac Villar.
Shout out to
like
my
that
boy.
guy, dude.
He hit me up and he was like, hey, man, I'll be in Austin. Let's hang out. And I was like, dude.
What a bitch. Dude,
I'd
you
love
didn't hit
nothing
me up for
else.
that.
Good. I don't want us to hang out with you. We want to hang out with me,
Yeah, I guess so, dude. Y'all end up hanging out or what?
Yeah, no, not yet. But he set it up, so that's good. So I'm pretty excited.
Good,
It's nice whenever people, reach out and they're like, hey man,
dude.
like
Old
let's
friends too,
reconnecting.
reconnecting.
Yeah.
It makes you feel cared about.
Feel wanted.
It makes you want to actually go on for the next day. For like
right,
at
exactly.
Least
For the
30
most
minutes.
part, I want to kill myself every waking second of my life.
You should.
And
honestly.
whenever that thing kind of stuff happens, I feel really good about it. I'm like, yes,
exactly.
this is nice.
I feel like you should sometimes too, but like it's good that you get these moments that you feel like you can keep up with it.
You talk a lot of shit about P. Terry's. You have a P. Terry sticker on your stupid fucking
I do have
laptop.
it. It was free. If it's free, it's for me.
It's free from P. Terry. So you must have gone. You must have ate their food, which means
the first time. It was before I was aware.
Enjoyed it.
It was the first time before I was even aware that P. Terry's was absolute dog shit. And you brought that shit into my house right now before you ate.
Your dog ate the rest of it. I gave the rest of my fries and my.
Even in here.
Yes, he ate it. So. He ate all of it. And I hope he shits on your couch later.
I hope so too. That honestly, it'll probably look and probably taste better than P. Terry's to begin with. Once it's been digested through a fucking dog's body, it probably tastes better.
Australian Shepherd? Through an Australian Shepherd, it's fucking...
Australian pussy hound is what it is, baby. But I feel really disrespected that you came into my house with a bag.
You're drinking
of
the beer that I brought to your house. So
yeah, but this is good beer. P. Terry's is fucking ass, and you just bring that in and you just show it to my face. It's honestly like you did that on purpose. To be honest,
I mean, I love P. Terry. Literally, I eat P. Terry's once a day. I've eaten P. Terry's once a day for the past 2 years.
And that is one other reason on my list.
Let me write that one down.
Another reason of why I should not let you into my apartment.
Never going to let him in again.
One more time. All right, well, if you haven't realized yet, we are back with Alex Garcia. It's been a while since we've done an episode. Can you tell, dude? We're the gruesome twosome, baby. We're the gruesome twosome. We're back in this, dude, but we got a lot to talk about. We got, as always, I feel like we just talk way too fucking much.
No, it's
too much content in one episode.
No, it's not. It can't be. There's never enough conversation out there. There's never enough time that you can spend in front of somebody else having just decent, good-hearted, like, dialogue, conversation, argument, discussion. You know what I mean? Like, there is we have to keep doing this. Everybody has to start a podcast. Everybody has to get on podcasts. Everybody has to have a conversation with their friends because, god damn it, dude, I swear every day I feel it. It's slipping away from us easier and easier, or slipping away further and further. Better said. It's just further and further that this lack of ability to be able to have a fucking halfway put together conversation, interaction with folks, man. It's tough. It's hard.
And with that being said, that is the episode. We'll talk to you next time. I hope y'all enjoyed.
We're done.
We're done, baby. We're done.
Alex is drunk. We're out of here.
No, but I completely get what you're saying 100%, dude. Because I mean, like, especially in this time, I feel like podcasts especially have been like 100% more like successful, like because people just want to hear fucking people talk, dude.
I think it's I think about it more so. I think about it. People need to get involved in it too. Like I feel like it's so important. Like one of the things that I thought about whenever I first started my podcast was like one of my dreams to the end of it was going to be like try and make a community out of it, like a place where people can come together and talk and say stuff and comment and become friends to some degree because they have kind of shared interest, right? because essentially, hopefully, my podcast becomes a shared interest of shared interests, multiple, right? It's like I want it to be everything in one. Like I don't want to be pushed into one category, and like I want the people that listen, I want them to be able to discuss amongst themselves, and hopefully even with me, that'd be tight, right? Like, and we talk about and have a conversation about the conversations. Like, let's open it up. Like, what did you mean by that? What did this mean? How did you get your information here? What is that? What, you know what I mean? Like, so one of my things is like, I want people to be involved. Yes, I like people that listen to podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
I want people to get involved. I want everybody to be involved. I want everybody's voice to be heard, man. I feel like it's exactly what you said. It's just more important now than ever.
I think what it usually boils down to with you is like, when is this guy gonna shut up? Dude, like honestly, like this guest and listeners are like, this guy can fucking talk, dude. It's like you're my pod. I swear, if I can get like 2 words in, if I can get 2 words in by the end of this, I will be honestly
you're
fine.
lucky. Yeah,
I could just sit back and watch you just talk for the next 2 fucking hours.
I wonder,
and it would be solid.
I wonder what the math is on that. Like how many minutes have I spent talking more than you?
Right now, you're probably at like
a 4-to-1 ratio.
4-to-1 ratio.
4-to-1 ratio.
We're at 6 minutes. So I'm going to give you like 5 minutes, and the other 1 minute and 15 seconds was just my introduction. I was just in talking because you just took over the damn conversation. You know, God, it's insane. It's insane. But you know, like I like your company, dude. I think we do a pretty good job. I know people enjoy our episodes a lot. You know, like every episode. I say it for a lot of people, but you are one of my favorite guests. You know. And I hope that we
say
can
for everybody.
That.
I get it.
I do say for everybody. So don't feel 100% special about it, you know. But it's just how I work.
Right. Everybody is a favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's a favorite. But I mean it for you. You're the one, man.
Right.
Yeah. So to get on topic, I want to talk to you about Lil Nas X's new music video, which I just showed you about 10 minutes ago.
Yes, you did.
Before the podcast.
Yes, you did.
And the controversy.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome, dude. I know.
I really appreciate the fact that you showed me that.
Yeah, no, I saw your pants kind of rising a little bit during the music video.
Certainly. Anybody that doesn't get a full-on erection.
Throbbing
erection from that video, then I mean honestly it's like what are you even doing with your life if you can't use your eyes well enough to see the beauty that is that entire what was it 4 minutes of just pure ecstasy, Quentin Tarantino level mastery of film and videography.
It can probably be compared to Dante Alighieri's Dante's Inferno. It was certainly. It was a beautiful video, honestly. It's a great, yeah, dude, I loved it. But that's why I think that's why Christians are up in arms right now about the video, is because they're just getting way too hard watching it, and
so they need to cancel it. That makes sense.
They need to cancel it
because their erections are becoming so unbelievably like they're passing out. There's so much blood going to their penises that it's not going anywhere else.
While they're praying, they can't fully focus on their prayer when you have Lil Nas X's like crotch up in like your thoughts, you know?
Yeah.
But if you didn't know, Lil Nas X has made a new music video called Montero, Call Me By Your Name.
Yes.
And the video has stirred up a lot of controversy because it's pretty...
What is the controversy? Tell me for real.
That's what I'm saying.
What is it?
No, Christians, because
they're
bringing it down that it's too gay for children to be watching.
No way. They're saying it's too gay?
There's a double, it's a whole package thing. Because first there's the video, correct?
Yes.
The video, which has been, like Christians are saying, not just Christians, religious people, a lot of conservative people, that it's very gay for children. You know, it's like pretty intense too. Like you saw the music video. There's a bit of intensity to it, but also...
there's literally a lap dance scene in it.
On Satan.
On Satan's dick.
But... the thing about that is, I think this video perfectly represents what Christians stand for, though. I mean, they do not like gay people, correct? Lil Nas X being a gay person in this society, he literally sends himself to hell in that video, and Satan's gay. He kills Satan in it, too.
He does kill Satan in it.
He kills Satan in it. So
and takes his crown.
He takes his crown, too.
So he's trying to represent that he is
Satan.
The devil.
And I believe that, isn't that what they believe? Like, isn't that the perfect representation of what they believe, that you will go to hell if you're gay, and Satan's gay in that video? Isn't that something that you would think they would accept? Honestly, I feel like they should be showing this in church. to get that message across. Because this is the perfect representation of what they believe in,
You're right.
And I'm not going to say all of them, but the ones that are like pretty upset about it right now. Also, the second part of this that I was telling you is he released a collaboration with Nike shoes. He made his own pair of shoes.
I did see
Satan
that.
shoes.
I did see that, and he just got sued.
Did he get sued for it?
Today he just got the lawsuit came in today.
From
who?
Well,
because it's
Jesus. He's like, I'm coming for you.
No,
brother.
because if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe you can look this up, Jamie. But
yes, sir.
He bought 666 pairs of Nikes, sent them to a third-party person. That third-party person added all the extra shit. And because they added all the extra shit and used the Nike shoe, because they're just Nike Air Maxes. They're regular Nike Air Maxes, but they're painted because they're red, and then they have some other thing that got painted red, and they got stitching done to them. It says like Luke
666,
like Luke something, something 666. Yeah, it says Satan. So the tongue is different and all this stuff. So somebody customized 666 pairs for him, and he's selling them, and then Nike sued his ass, which I was like. As soon as I read it, I was like, yeah, duh.
Yeah, and, duh. You forgot to mention there is a drop of human blood in the shoes as well.
I heard that through the grapevine. I didn't think that was true. Is it
true? Whose
blood
it is? No, it is. It is true.
Okay,
there's
whose blood?
I don't know. Maybe his.
That's weird.
There's 666 pairs of them in existence right now. So I'm assuming like that's one like pint of blood from him.
A drop each.
A drop each. If it was him, that could be. If he really wanted to upset the Christians, he would just put like a little drop of cum in there.
Yeah,
cum. Just pure cum.
Or just cum on all the boxes.
Just cum on all the boxes.
Just have them all laid out. Have them laid out like 10 at a time, and every day you jerk off.
You jerk 666 times. That's like
no.
A week's worth of
10 at a time.
A week's worth of ejaculation, correct?
It's got to be at least a week. I mean, for me, I jerk off slow. It's like a month for me.
Like a month for you? I think I can do that in like 2 days. Honestly.
Yeah, really.
But
see, I'm terrible at grabbing my own dick.
It's just so hard to grab because there's not much there.
Right.
But no, yeah. So that's the controversy on that, and I do see that there is not a lawsuit right now. So his company Mischief products with Nike that Nike is alleging that there's already evidence against significant confusion and dilution occurring in the marketplace to these. So to boycott them, it doesn't say that they're going into suing about it. I think Nike was pretty cool about it, like with him, So
interesting.
Well,
maybe. I mean, maybe at the end of the day they could, but I thought I heard that. If I didn't, it's fine. It's not a big deal. But honestly, I wouldn't. I mean, you can't be surprised if it happens. You can't fuck with Nike. You know what I mean? You can't fuck with Nike that way. You know what I mean? Like this is a real corporation that we're talking about with tons of money, tons of money.
Yeah.
Chinese sweatshops out the wazoo. They got fucking clothes on all professional athletes' back. Matt Frazier from the CrossFit Games. They're in CrossFit. Like they're everywhere, man. They've gone everywhere.
But do you really want to go against Lil Nas X right now?
Okay. As whatever quote unquote powerful as he can be because of his pool and his popularity, that means dick compared to billions versus millions. I mean, Nike is $1 billion company. This guy's barely worth a couple million. I mean,
not just against him, but like what it's representing, what he stands for. Like
okay, but here's the thing.
Everything about.
But here's the thing. The thing that they're going at him for is literally demonic representation. This is not. Yeah, this is demonic. You gotta throw a little Satan into all of your products. This is demonic representation. This is look.
What business isn't associated with Satan? How do you think they got to the top?
I mean, that's different though, because that's like skull and bone shit. That's like much more like tertiary effect of what is like. The CEOs and the forerunners of major Fortune 500 companies, but let's pull back to what we're actually talking about. Like, this is a guy, he's not representing like Old Town Road or homosexuality. Like, he isn't like the grand representative of that, right? Like, he's just Lil Nas X, and like this video obviously was like, it was first off, sure, is it well done to the degree that it is a well put together like compilation of CGI and other like stuff,
crotch shots,
models, crotch shots for sure.
Shots.
Sure,
hey,
sure it's cool. I guess. Trust me, they use socks. Don't worry about it. But like, is it cool? Sure. But like, do I want like kids to be seeing that? Like, no. Like, here's the other thing. I didn't want us and my fellow peers to watch like Katy Perry at the ripe age of 12 shooting whipped cream out of her titties in that one video.
13.
What was that? What was the name of that video?
The California Girls.
California Girls.
Yeah, and going on that point that you were saying about that, like I don't have an issue with it. Like I don't personally. It's just that I can see where people are coming from in the terms that like this may be a little bit for children, knowing that Lil Nas X's fan base and like a lot of his base like fans exactly are like younger, you know, coming up from that, which it can be seen as like a little too much. And I would say the exact same thing for like exactly what you said, like California Girls, for fucking WAP, for any of those
WAP,
for WAP, you know, just that just wet ass pussy, the light subject of wet ass pussy. But like I have nothing against that kind of stuff. Like, do what you got to do. You're fucking a celebrity. You're not a role model for anybody, you know, like except for what you want to do. But I can see where people are coming off that it's too like excessive. It could be a bit excessive, but you know, just
it's just when the fuck are we gonna talk? When are we gonna bring back the conversations of bad influences? Like when did we throw that fucking? When did we throw out that conversation? A bad influence is a bad influence. You've got bad influence friends. You've got bad influence.
I got one family. Right in front of me.
Right in front
now,
of me. Yeah,
literally.
exactly.
I can't really see you too low because I got rid of my chairs in the studio right now. So you're sitting on a little beanbag thing over there, whatever it is. So I'm over.
I mean, it's comfortable at least.
No, I know
it's comfortable.
I know.
At least. So
go to Target, get yourself a bungee chair. I don't know exactly what it's called.
I'm not mad about it. I'm just definitely like way too like I'm looking up at you more than I already would.
Yeah, I was about to say you're short enough to begin with.
I'm short enough,
here is just,
which again makes sense why you gave the short guy the short chair. It doesn't take much to get me.
Yeah, I just wanted a big laugh.
So
I just wanted to laugh on
the chair's actually just in the bedroom.
Yeah, the chairs are here, dude. But yeah, back on that. It's just that
bad influences, man.
I think we should just leave Satanism out of our entertainment and just leave it to politicians, you know, just leave it out there. Like, let them run our country. Let them run our country and just let's get it over with. Don't give it to the children.
That's a good point. Yeah, let them do that. You know, that's what. How cool would that have been if whenever they broke into the fucking what was it? What was the capital? The capital.
What was the capital that they broke into?
Yeah,
it's the capital, right?
Was it? Which one?
What's that capital thing?
Whatever. I don't give a fuck. It's all fake, anyways.
Okay.
So the guys that broke, imagine they got in there and they just found like burned crosses and like KKK, charred bodies, like hanging like baby pigs and shit.
Yeah.
Like, imagine they found all this. Like that's what I was hoping for. Like they didn't even do anything. Like, look, I don't have any ill will that I wish upon anybody, but like they should have at least like fucking stabbed somebody, you know what I mean? Like got one of them, like done something, you know? But like no, they
should have just done the ritual right there. Expose the lizard people.
They didn't do any. They didn't. They just showed up and they took pictures like dumbasses.
Yeah, it's
in
a revolution,
buffalo
baby.
Helmets. Yeah, it's like
you had that dementia-filled grandma just strolling around the Capitol.
Piss on something. Come on, stuff. Take a shit in people's cabinets.
Honestly,
like, dude, do something that's gonna be worthwhile. Like,
shit in Mike Pence's
look
cup.
Through stuff.
Fucking
look through stuff. Like, why did you just show up and just be like, hey, what's up? We're here, guys. We're here for freedom. I'm gonna get Donald Trump back into the fucking. I fucking fight for freedom. This is gonna be the
sickest photo shoot ever.
Yeah, exactly. No, instead, what did they do? Took pictures. They're like that one.
Incriminated themselves, basically.
They posted it on Facebook.
They put it on Facebook and
they tagged the senators. They were fucking in the chairs.
Look, Mom, I'm committing treason.
Oh my god, there, they just can't get any dumber, dude. Straight up. I mean, look, the simulation is all the way broken.
Alex, that is the backbone of our nation, right there.
Thank God.
They are fighting against treason by committing treason, baby.
Thank God. I just saw this depressing thing about South Korea doing like a show of force.
Yeah,
they did a show of force recently, and then China just moved a bunch of boats that were on like they're in international waters. Mm-hmm. They moved them like 2 miles due like whatever west into our essentially borderlines,
until Suez Canal?
And they just moved. No, that's Suez Canal. But they moved the boats further into our territory.
Yeah.
They didn't go too far. They didn't go like 100 miles. They didn't go 1,000 miles. They just went like 2 miles.
Yeah.
From where the line is, because they have all that stuff lined
just
up.
to flex on us.
Exactly.
Just to flex on us.
Exactly.
It's a power. That is the biggest fucking power move that you can do.
All of their massive naval carriers that carry fucking fighter jets and bombs and all sorts of submarines and shit.
Yeah.
And they moved it from where it's at, where it's supposed to be, where they agreed. They moved it
hey, fuck
2 miles that way,
bro. That's
and it's not far, so it's kind of like the U.S. is kind of like, what do we do? Do we show up? Do we bring some? Do we call them out? Do we tell them like move back, like or what? Like, and it's like this. It's right now. It's happening right now. They're discussing it. What do we do? Do we blow some shit up?
This is North Korea, right?
No, China.
Or China. Okay. They are getting
in international waters.
We're getting there, dude.
They pushed past their border and 2 miles into ours, and they didn't do anything. They didn't raise any guns. They didn't load up any jets. Nothing.
They're just showing their power, dude.
And that's exactly the thing. That's the conversation right now. Is why? What do you do it for?
Like, hey, you fuck up.
What's going on?
You fuck up our people,
we're
dude. We're
2 miles closer now, bitch. And it's just like, dude. It's what I'm saying. It's like that's like the. Like, what the fuck are we doing here, man? Like, what the fuck are we doing?
It's like in fucking elementary school when you're playing, like, whatever game out there and, you tell them, don't cross that line. Like, don't cross that line. This is my side. Or you're stealing
a base in baseball.
And, like, yeah, exactly. And then you see that person just a little closer. Like, leaning in. You're like, dude, back that line right there. You see, that's my fight. I will fuck you up. But instead, it's vice versa. They're like, will you?
Instead, it's with nuclear bombs.
With nuclear bombs. Like,
aimed at Austin, Texas. We're fucking, dude. They're going to shoot
the most liberal state. Hey, we're on your side. We are allies. Stop.
Oh, my God. I hate that word. I've been talking about that word so much.
Allies?
Lately. Dude. When before all this fucking
World War II
polarized bullshit, did you hear allies?
World War II.
World War II. World War II, duh.
Yeah. It's like
you never heard that shit prior to that. Dude, you know what I just found out?
What'd you find out?
I didn't know this. This is a real thing. Whenever like Star Wars, like the OG Star Wars, the 4, 5, and 6.
New Hope?
4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, like the
OG ones. Whenever they were out,
ones.
that's whenever like there was like genocide being committed in the USSR. Do you know that? It was this exact same amount of time. People were packing up the cars and taking their kids out to see one of the like most groundbreaking, record-breaking films in history made by George Lucas.
While genocide was just being
real
committed.
Genocide, like real communism, like real like government cheese lines that went for miles.
Yeah.
Because nobody had jobs, because nobody had any like fiat kind of currency. They had nothing to their name. They had nothing to who they were. They were worth nothing because communism had taken over. They were in lines for days to get fucking government cheese that literally made them die because there was actually nothing in it. And people in America were going to go watch Star Wars, bro. It's a real thing. It's so fucked up. It's so fucking crazy for me because like, look, I'm not saying I'm the most apt person at keeping what?
You're not?
Oh.
I thought you had it all together. Honestly, I thought you were the one out of everybody who had it together the most, man.
I thought you had found something, you fucking cocksucker. You over here searching on the webs. I thought you were.
It's like, no, I was just punking your bitch ass.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Okay, so I'm not the most apt person in the world, right?
It's yeah. You're not. we got that out there right now.
Okay, but here's the thing. That is something that is eye-opening because it's like, what's happening? Which the answer is sort of clear, but not exactly. Yeah. What's happening right now? While we're all focused about Lil Nas X and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and Trump and all this other stuff, what the fuck else is happening right now? Like, obviously, there's concentration camps going on in China. We know that, right? It's like if you don't know that, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's happening. No one's talking about it.
What do you mean, dude? Disney, actually, with Mulan, when they released Mulan, they thanked the concentration camps for actually letting them film in that country. Where was it exactly? Do you remember?
No.
There was because they were filming in a Providence that was basically where they were holding like the concentration camps that you were talking about in China, and they literally thanked the Providence for letting them film there in the credits. So they were just like, Disney was like, fuck it, you know, and like that was also one of the big things, like controversy wise in
Good
Mulan.
God.
Yeah, no, but Disney, you know,
I didn't even watch that Mulan. I said fuck that.
You don't have to. It was terrible.
I heard. I didn't want to.
Yeah.
Are you at a beer already?
I am on another. I'm on mine. Did you have one?
I'm almost on mine. I'm get another one.
Go ahead. All right, let's go.
Good.
But yeah, no, like it's insane. Like what is going on? Like our perception of time right now too. Like how you were saying, like during that time of like Star Wars and shit. You know how like that was going on. Like right now in fucking where is it? India. That like we have the largest amount of like slavery in human history like going on.
Yeah.
That's
more
nuts.
slaves in all of the world that existed during when slavery was still going on. Like essentially like before like America, or like I guess during the American times and all that stuff.
Yeah,
the founding of America, better said. But it's more of that is happening now than ever before. There's more slaves currently than there was in any other time
period of history that there is today.
There's more right now. It's everywhere.
And
slavery
is
is
being
everywhere.
No
one's talking about it.
Nowhere.
No one's talking about
it's
that
insane.
stuff. And it's all for things like lithium in South America.
Mm-hmm.
You know the conflict minerals for lithium, for emerald, for sapphire, for gold. Obviously, gold's always been there. Silver, all that stuff. You know what I mean? That's all conflict minerals. People are fucking fighting tooth and nail for all of that shit, and it's fucking devastating. It's devastating for people, man. It's
like the more that we progress, the further back that we go as a species.
The problem is that we just think that we're quote unquote progressing. But essentially, what it is, really, what's been happening is that a bunch more fucking dumb people have a lot more at their fingertips. But the thing is, it's not anything productive. It's porn and games and TV shows and movies. And equally so, there's documents and there's libraries of books and all sorts of shit that you can find. But no one's looking at that, man. No one's looking at declassified FBI files. No one's going and looking through laws that are being passed through legislation. Like, no one's going through that stuff. No one is fighting. No one's worth their fucking stone in trying to make, real change happen in their community via voting or even, asking, city council basic questions. No one's doing that shit, man. They're just jerking off to gals that start OnlyFans. You know what I mean?
We're posting black squares on a Tuesday.
Yes.
And then we are fucking making you sign petitions that go absolutely nowhere. Instead of actually fixing
virtue signaling
and virtue signaling just to show, hey,
virtue signaling.
Like, do you know Anthony Jeselnik, the comedian?
Of course.
I'm pretty sure you've heard his one sketch where it's the thoughts and prayers. Where it's when something tragic happens, you run to social media and you're like, hey, like you tweet about it, you Facebook about it, you Instagram about it, you know, just to show that, hey, this bad thing happened in the world, but don't forget about me today. Like I remember, like, don't forget about me. I'm sad. Like, but what does it ultimately do? It leads to nothing, because it's just like, as sad as it is to say, it becomes a trend. Like, that's what you see. Like, today is Today
look at the BLM stuff.
Yeah, like today is George Floyd, the hearing for the trial for
I heard about
Devin
that.
Chauvin.
Yeah, he's getting retried.
Retrialed, and it's who's talking about it? Nobody. Where else have you heard it today? If you weren't looking at the news, nowhere, because that trend has just kind of subsided,
Kind of, yeah.
And it's
super sad.
It's so sad, because this is like, of course, there are the people fighting for it, the people who like are really in, like, this is fucking human rights, basically. This is a tragic thing for everybody, but no one is talking about it anymore, because that ship has kind of sailed.
Yeah.
Like everything going on. Of course, there's obviously like there's so much to consume these days and use, and just on social media, everything, that things just get lost. Like with Quavo and fucking Sweaty were fighting, like you forget about everything.
Lil Nas X is releasing a video that's satanic.
Satan.
Yeah, that
you
was
forget
satanic.
About every single thing. Oh, yes. Hey, there's Ghislaine Maxwell just got fucking indicted for sex trafficking.
Right.
Jeffrey Epstein was over there fucking.
Right, but then the thing for that, in my opinion, is, look, first off, again, to our point, no one cares. No one's mad about it. No one's up in arms about it, because you know what? If they actually cared, if it was actually a good point, then people would be mad because it wasn't enough.
Yeah,
she was responsible for so much more.
Oh yeah, and we're just barely getting to the tip of the iceberg.
And she's getting in trouble for one gal, maybe not actually gal, like a child.
Yeah,
one child, one account, and she's got hundreds under her belt, man. I mean, her fucking dad was a super famous fucking ex-Mossad intelligence officer, man. Like, this dude was a real deal fucking Mossad agent, and his daughter is married or whatever there was to Jeffrey Epstein, the most prolific pedophile ever. And that is crazy, like way deeper than any of the shit that we've been talking about on.
Do you think this is gonna be the straw that breaks the camel's back, though? Like, with this, because I mean,
because she's just gonna get Epsteined. They're just gonna kill her in there.
I was about to say it's gonna be sad that she committed suicide next week, but like, we're again.
That's all that's gonna happen, dude.
But look at the connections that Epstein has. Like, this is
Bill Gates met with him after he was arrested for the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
Bill Gates, the dude that's giving us the fucking vaccine. The dude. I mean,
the guy. And what I was telling you is that along with the Ghislaine Maxwell stuff, a new lawsuit has alleged that Jeffrey Epstein raped and sexually abused a woman for years and threatened to feed her to alligators and have her 8-year-old son deported. That's insane, dude. And like, people are just kind of letting this fly. No, it's not funny at all. But it's like, this is insane that this is coming out. Like, we knew it, but like when you hear it, like, is it just like the other stuff? Did it just fucking fly under the radar? It's just gonna just go on, like this happened. This guy is linked to some of the most prominent political faces, celebrities, fucking influence, like so many fucking people. And it's insane that it's just like, hey,
it's just under the rug.
Like, don't worry about that. It's just all the people that hung out with this guy,
dude,
like,
I mean,
they run the country. Don't
Bill
worry about
Clinton fucking flew with that guy over 20-something odd times. Bro, I've never been in an airplane 20 times ever.
This man went over 100 times to go sex traffic.
I've never taken 20 flights ever in my entire fucking 25 years of life. And this dude flew with the same dude 20-something times. Like, dude, come the fuck on.
Was it Bill Clinton that he had that painting in his in the living room of him, like, dress, right? Pointing and like kind of just showing like, hey, bitch, I have you by the balls.
Well, but like, I mean, that's a certain artist that he does stuff like that. Like that was the way that it was, because supposedly the backstory behind the painting is it's a funny joke. It's a funny joke because supposedly Monica Lewinsky was in a blue dress when she jerked off Bill Clinton in the Oval Office.
That's some good bro shit.
Yeah,
though. That's what it was.
So that's why it's
like
all
that.
kind of one thing.
Yeah.
It's Bill Clinton pointing in the first place. He's pointing at the perspective of the painter, which is interesting in and of itself, because it's kind of signaling like it's like Bill Clinton being aware. Like, as if he was posing. Yeah. So so he knew what was going on. First off, that's that. Second off, the blue dress that Monica Lewinsky supposedly was wearing when she jerked him off. Secondly. Yeah. Thirdly, it's in Jeffrey Epstein's home. And when it was a real confiscated piece of artwork. Yeah. It was huge. It's the size of this wall. It's a huge painting.
It's actually selling as an NFT right now for $1 million. You can have this piece of art on your computer for the rest of your life.
I'd pay
for that, dude. Honestly,
I'd pay that, dude. I gotta use that stimmy money, bro. I use that stimmy money for that shit.
Starting bid $1,400. Yes, but dude, you got to think that was also like a power move, like on his part. Like, it may have been like a joke as well, but it's like, hey, I got you by the fucking. You're my bitch, dude.
But here's the thing,
because like I know the shit that you've done. You know the shit, but I got you.
That's always been fraternities. That's always been sororities. That's always been these weird congregations of powerful people. The Skull and Bones, the Bohemian Grove folk, all of that stuff. All of that stuff. What is it? It's this weird thing, congregation of people that have to have something on you so that they can trust you. So that if you ever think that you can fuck around and say something or do something, they got you by the fucking balls. Because they have a video with you and this 13-year-old, or they have this video of you getting jerked off on or sucking some guy's dick.
That's what they did with the Bohemian Grove shit, right? Like
the effigy of Moloch the Owl God. Yeah. Moloch the Owl God, and also on top of that, there was an extended version of that back then that they actually 86'd it, because it was an effigy, or however you say effigy, of a small child. Yeah. It was more true to life to true fucking satanic fucking sacrifice. And it's so, but effigies are, it's just wood. It's just it's a thing that burns. And it looks all sorts of beautiful. And it was a little boy. It was like a small, like 7-year-old child. And they would set it ablaze, and they would chant, and they would fucking scream and howl into the night. And when this thing was burning, Alex Jones famously had that one video of him breaking into and watching them fucking freak out when it goes up in flames, Moloch the Owl God. Dude. Which on top of that, by the way, on WikiLeaks, one of many weird fucking emails that were found off of fucking Hillary Clinton's laptops and an email address that was hacked and all that stuff. Something in there was Hillary Clinton saying, and praise Moloch. Praise Moloch. And also, and on top of that, saying that there was email chains going on saying that, oh, to Hillary's recommendation, I got chickens to so that I could sacrifice one nightly to Moloch because that's what she wanted. Yeah. Like that was a real thing. That's not a dude. Look it up. That's not a conspiracy theory. It's a legit information.
Everything is
and it's like you can look it up. It's right there. It's not behind smoke and mirrors. Bitch, look it up. It's there. It's real information. Like this is. I mean, it's so weird but that's stuff. That's fraternities. The weird hazing stuff. The getting jerked off on. The eating the cum cookies.
Where does it come from?
Of weird,
yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Where
does it derive from? But it's just a lighter version of this shit.
It's a power grab.
Yeah.
I got you right here. You did it. You ate my cum off that cracker.
Yeah.
You set that fucking weird effigy ablaze. You've been sacrificing chickens for the last year.
We have you on video with a child.
Exactly. It's this
cheating on your wife. Something.
It's cheating on your wife. That's a big one.
That was a big one.
That's a big one. Yes, because one of the things you have to do when you're going into these things is be married, have a family, have a house, live some kind of normal life. But it's like. Just because that's what they
dirt
want.
on you too.
Yes,
and he talked about that. Alex Jones did talk about that. Dude. And like, as crazy as that man is, there's some stuff that actually has been proven. That's the craziest part about this,
dude. The fact that 2 days before 9/11 happened, there was a budget meeting amongst either like the DOD or whatever, something like that, and they were like, "Hey, yeah, by the way, there's trillions of dollars that are missing. Yeah. We fucked up. We fucked up. Trillions of dollars are missing, and
$1 trillion,
and the government, this is like a C-SPAN like broadcast, and they're like, sorry, Senator, what was the number?" And it's like, it's like 2 point something trillion dollars, and they're like, trillion. Mm-hmm. And it's like, oh, yes, sir. It's like, so there's an investigation opening up. And they're like, we're opening up an investigation right now. We're doing all we can. Okay, that sounds really good. Let's go ahead and take some serious manpower to looking that up. 2 days later, the fucking insurance payout for the 9/11 attack was literally in the tens of trillions of dollars. Yeah. They made it back and then some on killing. Okay, fine. That's conspiracy. It is conspiracy. It's never been proven. So allegedly, quote unquote, they got the money back. But actually, that's not conspiracy. There was an insurance policy pulled on that.
No, that's
there was insurance on that. There was legitimate insurance on that, and it was in the trillions of dollars. It was so much money it'd make your fucking head spin. Mm-hmm. And it happened. Why? Because 2 planes crashed into it. And it's like, and that's the thing that's so crazy. It's like I'm not speaking a different language. You can look this stuff up. You could go second by second. You could look the phrases that I'm saying. You can look up these things, and you can figure out a lot of information on it. It's not on the dark web. You know what I mean? You don't even have to use fucking Tor. You don't even got to use any of these other fucking kind of it's public information, man. Yeah. It's just it's mind-boggling.
And jet fuel does not melt steel beams, Alex, is what I've been telling people for years, and nobody's...
Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself, brother.
He did not kill himself.
It's so weird, man. And it sucks. It sucks because I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist.
But it just comes out, dude. Like, the more that you look at the shit, it's just there. And like, is it crazy to believe that when you look back or look a year ago with the fucking pandemic coming out, all these politicians, they took out they put in a lot of money into these stocks that they knew would fucking medical stocks, PPE, all this good shit, you know, because they had firsthand knowledge of this shit coming. And we were being played out to believe, hey, this is not a big thing. It's just it's a China virus. It's nothing. It's a hoax. It's this and that.
And equally so.
Where's all that money funneling into these fucking stocks? They know, hey, this person put $200 million into this
into Pfizer.
Into Pfizer.
Into Pfizer. Into Moderna.
The fuck was Pfizer before
who is that? Yes, who was that?
And it's like, they have this information, but it's just at risk to the fucking society, like, hey, we can make $1 off of this. Fuck it.
Fuck
you
it.
know, like fuck you, fuck your system. You're gonna be locked up for years, and
I
it's
mean,
insane.
and how I like,
and is it hard to believe
that
now
was,
with all that other shit like going? Like, is it hard to believe that hey, they took out that insurance policy on the fucking 9/11 2 days before?
Yes, exactly.
Like, it's not.
Well, and you know what's
And
funny
there's
is
so many other
I've heard there is so many other instances of this kind of stuff.
5G.
This
just get into
that's
it,
a
right?
stretch, but yes,
There we
no,
go.
I hear you. Here's the thing: it's like that. I've heard it before multiple times actually. That this is the modern 9/11. That coronavirus, COVID-19, is the modern 9/11. It's the modern version of something that is literally it. I mean, think about it. 9/11 when it happened. The day afterwards, things weren't the same. The next week, things weren't the same. The next
Few
month,
years.
the next few months, the next few
Up
the
until this
year,
day.
next year, the next few years, exactly. To this day, things aren't the same.
I can't
because
take
of
soap
9/11.
on a flight, Alex. A fucking ounce of soap on a flight because of this guy, dude. Piece of shit.
and
Fuck you,
it's
Biden.
never gonna come back. It's never gonna come back. And that's the thing. Guess what? You know, whatever the day is, March, whatever, in Texas, whenever all the lockdowns first happened, things weren't the same the next day. It wasn't the same the next couple of days, the next couple of weeks, the next couple of months. I've seen business owners in tears because they don't know how to keep moving forward from this thing that's happening. It thinks what?
Just watch the line. It's making some noise.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My bad. Things aren't the same. And things weren't the same. It's like these are modern. This is a modern day fucking 9/11, man. This is the most fucked up thing that could have happened to us in our generation, and it is fucked us so much, and for so much fucking lack of what is it? Not responsibility. I guess responsibility. Like what is it? Yeah, responsibility. I guess like for what people have said. Like think about this. We were talking about it, like money and stocks and stuff. At the very beginning of all this, Dr. Fauci said, "Don't worry about it. Don't buy masks. Not a big deal." Because he was worried that medical workers weren't able to get their own masks.
Yeah.
And then later was just like, I fucked up. Sorry. I only said that because I thought you guys should have been wearing masks.
Yeah.
It would have probably helped. I just said that because I wanted to make sure that we got all the stock back for the medical workers. And I'm sorry about that. Like, and no repercussions at all for Mr. Dr. Fauci.
Yeah.
Like nothing happened. Like they were just like, oh, it's okay. You were just, whatever, doing your job or whatever, whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's so, it's like, what the fuck are we talking about here? You know what I mean?
He made up for it by making us wear 2 masks now. It's okay. Nah, I mean, I follow science, like I believe in science and shit
Science,
like that. But
my dick. Science is an applied fucking method.
we need to use science to figure out why your dick is like that, Alex. You're right. Science dick, dude. But no, yeah, like it's insane. Like there's so many levels to this shit that like you can make conspiracy theories out of it. Like I'm not gonna tell you that Dr. Fauci's fucking idiot. Like I believe in the science behind. No, I know you're not. I'm saying like behind the science and shit. But like there's so much other like stuff behind all that, like behind the scenes. That like could have been handled better. Like exactly how you said it. It could have led to something better than what we're in the position that we are right now. But it's just. I don't even know where I'm going with this, man. It's just it's a wild situation. Like everything can be linked to like something else. Like,
well. Here's
the
here's
business
the thing.
behind it?
Here's the thing. Yes, now we're talking.
That's what I'm.
Here's the
telling
thing.
you.
Yes, there is
And
a
we're
dollar.
going on full on conspiracy podcast every single time we're in this studio, dude. I don't know how we're over there talking about Lil Nas X twerking on the devil, and now it's like, well, if you look deeper into it, man,
right. It was the
like
devil
the
twerking on
it
him.
was the devil twerking on that's Epstein right now.
Yeah.
But
oh my gosh! I mean, dude. I mean, it's the thing that's it's unnerving about these times is that to our benefit and to our detriment, there is so much information out there. There is so many levels to this shit. There is so many factors running ablaze through what we've got going on that it is almost more and more impossible to try and get like a even keeled version of what's going on. Like we don't like everything is polarized.
Yeah.
You turn on CNN, it's one way. You turn on Fox
News,
it's another. Dude, you open up Instagram, you open up Snapchat these days. It's you say literally you just mention vaccine, COVID-19, coronavirus. You mentioned one of these hot topic words in an algorithm. Post a little thing at the bottom of your story that says, the CDC and
Does
blah,
not
blah, blah, blah,
condone this.
information, yes, about
False
corona.
information.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Follow these links to tell you what the real information is. Like, well, fuck you. First
What do you want me to believe, damn it?
First off, this is a meme, probably.
Yeah.
Right? If we're talking in the context of my post or your post, this is probably something that's funny. This is maybe something that has to do with like podcasting. This has something to do with something that isn't actual information, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Who are
exactly.
you to tell the people that are looking at my stuff?
That this is
follow
not
these.
true,
Follow.
bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Follow these
It's like,
links
hey,
to see.
fuck that guy. Here, come listen to this shit over here, dude.
Well, dude, it's like
the guys who were hanging out with Epstein. they got
Let's
all
go
the
talk to
fucking
Bill
facts.
Gates is our guy, man.
That's our guy, brother.
That's my guy, bro. He fucking wants to
Oh.
better the world,
Look,
dude.
I'm telling you, I just miss the days when the biggest biggest malpractice in politics was getting your dick sucked in the Oval Office. Like
I wish Donald
the
Trump
good
got
old
his dick
days.
sucked recently.
Donald
know what
Trump
I
getting his
mean?
dick sucked.
I wish he was getting
Oh,
his dick
man.
sucked, dude. That thing hasn't gotten touched in forever, man. You know
Wrong.
what I mean?
You're wrong, Alex.
Wrong.
He has Melania, the hottest woman in the world.
Ugh.
Alex,
I
come
forgot
on.
who it was.
She's
Somebody
great. She's
somebody was
great.
saying that she's so hot and all this stuff, and I was like, ew. Like
Ew.
I've seen her in so many different contexts, and she's ugly every time. Her those
Bruh.
weird catty eyes of hers, she freaks me out,
The
dude.
one thing you can fucking love her for is that every time she is in a video, a picture with Donald Trump, she just looks repulsed. Like she's like, bro, the 4 years is almost up.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
like
yeah.
those checks are not coming in as fast as
love
I'd
the.
like.
There was
them
a
to be.
video where they're like walking somewhere, and he grabs her by the arm, and she like
There's so
pulls.
many
She
that she
pulls.
just yanks
She's
her
like,
arm
"Get
back,
the
or she's
fuck-
like,
don't
bro,
touch me, you
like that
fucking-"
wasn't in the contract. I don't have to touch you
I'm not
outside.
gonna
of
touch
the-
you, ugly fuck.
That is
dude.
insane, man. Like I
That
love
shit
it,
was
dude. That
beautiful.
you got to respect her for that, And then
Yeah,
like the
it's-
Playboy models too. Like that was pretty impressive.
Oh, that's right. She was in Playboy.
She was in Playboy.
Yeah, I've seen the
And a
first
lot of
lady
other
naked.
stuff.
Or I guess
Honestly.
the ex-first lady.
The ex-first lady, yeah. That was
Who's the first lady
monumental.
now? Oh, Jill Biden.
Jill Biden. Dr. Jill Biden.
Oh,
Bitch.
really?
Yeah. Well, actually, no.
Where'd she get her degree from?
Who's Kamala Harris married to?
Kamala Harris?
Kamala Harris?
I don't know.
You know, because whoever she's married to is the.
He's a doctor.
is
He's a
the
doctor?
No, probably. But he's the what is the male? The male
I
version
always thought
of
it was first lady.
The first lady. The
The
first male?
The first, I don't know.
First man?
The first man.
Yeah, because Joe Biden ain't last. Did
Yeah,
you
I
see
don't
the
know.
video of him
You
tripping
remember- you remember-
up the Air Force One stairs?
Dude. Oh, dude, poor guy, dude. He's
Yeah.
just old.
Poor guy. I know. I
He's
felt
just
so,
old,
like
man.
okay, like
He's
honestly, in
just
the it's not because of
old.
Joe Biden. It's just I would have laughed in any other fucking.
Yeah,
if that was
no,
anybody,
for sure.
Dude.
He's
But
old,
that man
It
tripped up the
sucks.
stairs 3 times, Alex.
It
3
sucks.
times.
He's just old.
And the worst part about it was once he got to the top after that embarrassing like flop, he had to do the salute too. Cause you gotta do. It's like, dude, at that point, do you
Just-
even
just get
bother
in.
with it, or do you just get in? And you're
Just
like,
get in
"Yo,
and
like,
go.
we'll try
dude.
again next time.
Fuck,
Like, let's try
yeah.
this again. Like, fuck it, dude.
Dude, he
Like,
fell so
he
hard.
fell.
I felt so bad.
No, and the worst part is he fell in front of all the bad bitches, dude.
Of course he did.
All the bad
He has
bitches saw
to.
it, and it was.
He's old. He doesn't care. His dick doesn't even work anymore.
Kamala Harris was.
Camila? Why do you keep trying to call her Camila?
Camila, I don't know. Kamala Harris, that in that instance she was like, oh yeah, dude, like we're almost there.
We're
It's
almost
like,
there.
ah,
He's
fuck, like,
almost
out.
out.
She had a
Yeah.
big
Like, she just
fucking-
put, like, lube on that one stair. It's just-
fuck, dude, I know. She's like, oh, we
She's
get him
just
next
waiting.
time. We'll get him
I mean,
next
if he's
time.
dead, she has to go in. She has to get sworn in.
She has to get
If he
sworn in.
dies, she has to be sworn in. There's
So-
nobody else.
So what is the bet that he lasts the 4 years?
We
right?
we said we already
Did we
did
talk
this.
about that? We did. What was your bet on that?
I think
don't
we said like
remember.
$100.
If he lasts
yeah,
all
we
4
did.
years?
We did. We made a bet on this already.
Oh, we did,
Yeah,
dude.
we already made a bet on this. I'm pretty sure that was me and you.
Dude,
I'm
I was
almost
so we
100%.
almost got that bet down because I think I said less than 2 years.
All right,
I said
I'll
less
listen to
than
the old episode. I'll write it
Dude,
down if I
I
find
was,
it.
I was licking my chops right there, bro. I
But
was
yeah,
like, I
we
got
already said we
$100
said like
coming my way.
$100. Yeah.
I was like, oh man, damn it, you got up there,
Dude, he's
Good job,
fucked,
good job.
dude. There's no way he makes it, man. He's just too old.
He's
you
very.
know.
How old is he? 70 something right now.
He's not. You know what's funny is I think he's not. I don't even think he's older than Trump, but Trump just looks way better than him. Trump's just in a
Does he,
healthier.
though?
I mean, look, the guy golfs
the
an
man eats
unbelievable
a healthy diet of McDonald's every single day.
Doesn't matter. He's on speed. It doesn't matter. He's on speed. None of it matters. It all cancels out. He's playing golf all the time. He's drinking margaritas. He's traveling all the time. He got COVID, and then he went on a steroid-induced tweeting spree about Law and Order.
Steroid-induced.
Make America great again.
Was on PCP,
dude, he was on all of
shit
it.
About everybody.
He made the Secret Service guys drive him around the hospital because he had people out there chanting his name, bro. He waved at them through a window panel. Bro, this dude is on everything.
That man was on life support. He had a fucking bag of fluids on his back taped to him, and he's like, we beat it. We beat it.
Oh, remember whenever he was like gasping for air at that one? He was like a fish out of water. Dude,
we make the China virus.
Yes, yeah.
You know, that man probably fucking died, and they're just pulling a weekend on Bernie on him, dude. Like they have puppeteers.
Oh my god, dude.
Okay, Joe Biden's 78 years old.
Joe Biden?
Fucking nuts.
How old is Trump?
Trump is 74 years old.
Okay, so he's
Nancy Pelosi is 81 years old.
Damn,
Jesus, bro.
so
Kamala is 56 years old too.
Damn, 56.
She looks good for 56 years old.
She's in shape. She works out.
Yeah, I know. We fucking see every single day on Twitter,
running
Instagram.
The stairs. Yeah,
it's just them walking. They just turn into fucking social media influencers this whole time. It's like it's insane. But but those are the people running our country, dude. Like, I mean,
why? Yeah, so I'm saying my
it's
thing
the
is
lesser
like,
of two evils.
No, it's not. Like, why is it just two evils? We should have to choose from 5 evils.
You
know what I mean? I don't want to just choose from 2. I'm tired of this 2.
Kanye, brother.
Dude,
we could have had Kanye in office right now. And
dude, you know what? This is a true story. You ready?
What is it? Yeah,
this is a true story. Are you ready? No, I didn't meet Kanye.
Okay.
Although famously in his lyrics, I met Kanye, I could never fail.
Chance the Rapper.
Chance the Rapper in Ultralight Beam.
Did you see the video of him going off on Chance the Rapper?
Kanye?
Yeah, at his where's in Nevada? Is that where he
has
his? Yeah, because like I don't know, they were talking. The context behind it, I don't know exactly what it was, but they were listening to one of Kanye's new songs, and I guess Chance the Rapper like chimed in about it, like, "Hey, like, there's something you can fix about it." And Kanye was just like, "Hey, yo, motherfucker!" He's like, "You don't tell me what to do, bitch! Like, I brought you up in this world, like I did." Like, he's legit yelling at Chance, dude. And you know how much Chance fucking stands Kanye, like. That's his dad, dude, basically, you know, and like Kanye
I didn't know this.
He blew up on
him.
I'll show you the video after this.
That's
like
dope.
He blew up on him and like
Kanye's
it's on fucking like TMZ
Kanye's a god,
or some
yeah.
shit,
Good.
you know? And then like, dude, it was embarrassing, bro. Like in front of all the bad bitches too.
Did you
like,
Did you listen to Kanye on Joe Rogan?
Unfortunately, I did. Yeah,
it was a great episode.
It was a good episode.
I listened to it again recently.
It's good,
really good episode.
I'm just saying that like Kanye. That man's on something else, dude. Like, and I understand he has like mental issues and shit, but like, I had never seen Joe Rogan that quiet before.
Never.
Like,
I mean,
I think
one of the few times
he was kind of treading where he walked. Like, hey, like I'm gonna listen to what you say, but I'm not gonna be too harsh. Like, I know what you're saying is stupid as hell.
Yes,
stupid.
Yes,
and it was like that was when
Kanye opened up with how much does the earth cost? But he opened with that, son.
And I get that part was kind of crazy, like in out of context. But if you actually listen to what he's saying, I was like, okay, I understand what Kanye is trying to say, but it's just how he said. And like, I thought it was interesting just hearing how Kanye's brain works, you know?
Yeah.
Like, cause I mean, like I understood. He's like, yeah, how much does a world cost? Like, I mean,
you know,
like,
no, I know, I get what you're saying.
If I walked up to you on the street and I was like, yo, how much does the world cost, brother? And it's like, okay, yeah, that's crazy. You know, like get the fuck out of my face. But like in context, like I understand what he was going for and like the things he says, but like he didn't have an answer for a lot of the things that we're talking about, especially running for president.
Exactly.
Why you did this? Hey, what are you gonna do? Well,
exactly.
Well, Jesus Christ. Because Jesus Christ came to me
because in the shower. In the shower, he came to me in the shower. Yes, in the shower. He said he was taking a shower, and it happened.
Yo, Jesus, chill.
Bro, straight up, bro. Can you choose another time, son?
You're gonna be down there with Lil Nas X.
Okay, so check this out. Going back to when we're bringing this up, this is a real thing. Dude. When's the last time you listened to Late Registration?
Late Registration.
The album by Kanye West.
The entire thing?
Sure.
I can't give you an exact.
I was listening to that album. I take deep dives into different kinds of music. Recently, I've been on a country kick.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, you played some Post Malone country.
Hey man, shut the fuck up. It's great.
But
recently, I went on a Kanye West like real deep dive. So I listened to his entire discography, from beginning to end. Yeah, it was great. It was a great,
it's beautiful,
great ride. I was listening to Late Registration, and it was
We
weird.
can leave Jesus is King out.
It was a weird. That's actually not that bad of an album.
The majority of it.
It's not that bad of an album. Here's my problem. Yeah. So I was listening to the discography, and I was poking my nose. I think I got a booger. Do I have a booger on my nose?
Yeah, here, let me get it with my tongue real quick. Lean over real quick.
Shut the fuck up. Do I have one or not?
Yeah, I
Am I
got
good?
it. No, you're good. You look fine.
Dude, I was listening to. Okay, so there's a song on Late Registration called "Hey Mama."
Hey, mama.
Dude,
Yeah,
I was
classic.
sobbing
Bro,
in my car.
was that before
listening to
his
this
mom
song.
passed?
He wrote the song before, yes, well before.
Yeah.
But then what you're thinking about is the Grammys that he performed at, like weeks after his mother had passed.
Mhm.
He performed that song at the Grammys.
Yeah,
so it's like
dude.
really emotional
Really
for him.
painful shit.
So yeah, but I mean, dude. I mean, it is such a beautiful song. I mean, literally, like that. Like people talk shit about Kanye West all the time, and I mean, I'm right there with them. I talk shit
For
about him on a
modern
regular basis.
Kanye, this is Ye. We're talking about Ye. Modern Kanye is Ye, but
It's a good
Kanye
point.
beforehand.
He calls himself that too. It's
he calls
weird.
himself. Yeah, this
He
is
calls
that era.
himself that.
It was after the album Ye.
Yeah,
basically,
right.
and that's
No,
when he kind
Yes.
of started turning. You know, like we know our Kanye from the originals. You know, fucking
Graduation.
Graduation.
Kanye was a different fucking Kanye.
Up until what? Pablo, Life of Pablo. That's
No,
when he
before
started
that.
changing his style.
Before
Because
that.
what was before Pablo? The 808 and Heartbreaks? No.
I thought it was My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
My Dark Twisted Fantasy, and then it went
No,
to-
it wasn't. It was
No.
Yeezus. Yeezus was before.
Yeezus was. I swear to God,
Yeezus was before.
Yeezus
It was
was after.
Yeezus first, then Life of Pablo. Look it up.
No, bitch,
Dude.
I guarantee you that
How
it
much
was.
you want to bet right now?
I will. What do you want to put on it? $10 right now?
$10 right now.
$10 right now.
$10
Y'all
right now,
hear
you
that?
stupid
$10 right
fucking
now, you
bitch.
stupid bitch.
I paid you last time, you stupid fucking.
You didn't pay me nothing.
I paid
dude.
you fucking. I know I paid you. We made a bet.
You
Like,
never did. Okay, so I'm saying that you said
Yeezus was
after.
before fucking Life of Pablo.
Oh fuck! 2013, bro. God damn, that's right. It was high
you,
school.
dude. I told you, bro. Fuck
All right, well, we
you.
didn't make the bet,
Yes,
so
we
that
did,
$10
you
is
son
stuck
of
in
a
my
bitch.
pocket, brother.
I told you,
Yeah.
Yeezus before the
You
Life of
did.
Pablo.
Fuck,
Damn,
man.
I
Okay,
just
2016.
read through it. I just did the discography.
That's right. Blood on the Leaves. I
told
would listen
you,
to that
you
shit when I was driving to school, dude. Oh my god.
That's a good
Yeah,
album.
Okay, that is a very good album.
Blood
That is
on
a
the
very good-
Leaves, dude.
Blood
yeah.
on the Leaves.
Bound to?
Dude. Bound to, brother. I love that song. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Bound to falling in love. Shit. Okay, Life
Dude, I told you.
Okay, so it was after Yeezus, so basically Life of Pablo.
And then
after that.
Yee, yeah.
That's when he started kind of like changing
That's whenever
up
he was
his
already in
style.
Montana or whatever the fuck.
Was it Montana?
Where is
It's
he? It's in Montana, right?
Montana, you're right, yeah. He's out there with Jeffree Star.
Jeffree Star lives in Montana?
No, that was that whole incident that he was
yeah,
he was
that's
fucking
right.
Jeffree Star.
Was he fucking him?
No, it was just
Yeah, it was
some
just like
TikTok girl made that up, and people were just like, "God damn, Kanye's fucking."
I mean,
Jeffree
look.
Star?
I mean, what?
And
Look.
Jeffree Star ran with it, so he was like,
Honestly, at the end of the day, like, what would you not expect from these people? You know what I mean? Like, they're psychopaths.
Wait, back to the subject. What we're going on about Kanye? I'm sorry, Alex. Am I boring you right now, Alex? All right, we're just gonna cut the podcast right here because Alex is fucking bored, guys. So
gosh.
here we go.
Sorry,
We're cutting
I'm
it at
tired.
1 hour.
Sorry, are we only at an hour?
We're at an hour. Surprisingly, right? I feel like we've
Wow, I
been
feel
talking
like we've been here
for
forever.
days right now.
Yeah, no, I'm just tired. Sorry, but
This is the last time you'll be hearing Alex on this
He's
podcast.
never
So
coming on this
enjoy it right
podcast
now.
again.
No, we're talking about the
honestly,
change, yeah.
Look, I mean, he made good music. That song was seriously. I mean, it's touching, man. It's Hey Mama. I was listening to. I was crying. It was like it's a. For me, it's not about the person. It's about the product they put out. Like, of course, these people are deranged. Of course, these people are going through it. Of course, these people are fucking insane. Of course, he's gonna support Donald Trump. Of course, he's gonna say slavery is a choice. Of course, they're gonna say that his kids aren't actually his kids that he had with Kim Kardashian. Like, of course, these things are gonna happen. Oh yeah,
People
of
say
course, yeah, of course, you say that. Yeah, of course, no way,
okay.
dude. It doesn't make sense how Kim Kardashian is that fucking hot and had supposedly 3 kids.
I mean, yeah. Fucking money. You got money, bitch. I'd be looking like that if I had that much fucking money, dude. Have you seen them
But
before?
that's the thing is that's dude. You know they have a tequila company now,
Kendall does.
Kylie.
Is it Kylie?
or both. I think the both of them
I think
do.
it's Kylie, the younger one.
Kylie was the youngest billionaire recorded in history.
Yeah, but the tequila thing, there was a whole shit about that because she like banged that shit out in like what, a year?
Less
But like
than that.
tequila companies take like fucking 5 years
to get off the
actually
ground.
get off
Well,
the ground.
just for the things to grow.
But she just
so
basically-
essentially, what she did was she
bought another company.
She bought
basically,
yes,
with that label.
exactly.
With of course her influence. Hey, I'm Kylie Jenner. Like put that shit on there. While you got like legitimate companies fucking banging out fucking tequilas over the course of like 10 years, you know, trying to establish something. But she's like, hey, I'm Kylie.
I'm
or
just gonna
Kendall,
pay my way
whatever,
into it.
whichever one.
But that's what all celebrities do.
It is.
Metallica did it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? George
you just
Clooney.
you put your brand
Everybody,
on it.
yes, you just
But
put
the
your
thing
brand
is,
on
she
it.
came out with it like, "Hey, this is my brand."
Yes,
And the
right.
thing was that fucked her over is she said, "We've been working so hard on this. Like, you know, we put this." It's like, no, bitch, that was
No,
already
you didn't.
established.
Yes.
You put your shit on
You
there.
just put your
I didn't
money
mean to
on
call
it
her a
and put-
bitch. Sorry, don't cancel me. She's a great woman.
Fuck you, Kylie Jenner.
Fuck you, Kylie. Please come on the show. Making OnlyFans.
Dude, we talking about OnlyFans.
Way
I'll
too
pay
much,
for
bro.
that one, dude. I'll pay for that OnlyFans.
I don't know. I don't think. I don't think.
What are you
I'd
talking
get to
about,
it.
dude? If there was a like,
she's already come out naked, hasn't she?
No,
Like, shit.
hold on. You didn't even let me finish.
Okay,
if there
sorry.
was a fee, it was like $20, and Kylie Jenner sends you a video of her masturbating once a month. I'm paying that.
Specific.
I'm paying that $20 every month for the rest of my life, bro. Are
Shit,
you
I
fucking
can't
kidding me?
argue with
Are you
that,
kidding me?
but-
If Kylie Jenner said, "I will pay you 20, I'm gonna 10 minutes, me, my coochie, whatever I choose." I'm sending it to your fucking profile for $20. I'm paying those $20.
Hey, but you know what? It's okay because we got our stimmies, bro. So what's 1,420?
20,
That's
yeah.
months of
Do the-
content right there, bro. I'm getting videos.
Joe Biden, thank you,
Thank
son.
you, Joe Biden.
Thank you, son.
You
I'm
funded
gonna-
my OnlyFans addiction, brother. Okay, so that's 60 months of content right there,
Damn,
bro. If I'm
dude,
paying
that's
20
what I'm talking
for
about.
my stim, we're good, bro.
Dude,
we're good.
I'm
We're
good, bro. I'm good. That's the happiest 20 months in my life,
my
son.
life.
Especially after the shit ass fucking year that we just had. You know what I mean? Dude, 2020 sucked.
If she would have opened that shit during quarantine, if she made an OnlyFans, she'd be a trillionaire right
Trillion.
now. She hit that billion.
Trillion.
Elon Musk would be shivering in
Trillion.
his little Tesla. Not fuck him.
You know who
Fuck
doesn't get a
Jeff Bezos.
discount?
He doesn't get a discount.
He doesn't get a discount on his own cars.
Why the fuck would he get? Okay, bitch. Like he needs a discount on his car. That's he can reach into his
But
pocket.
here's the problem.
What is it, Alex? What is it? Tell me. Please tell me. Let me enlighten me real quick. Let me feel bad for Elon Musk and all his money that he doesn't get a fucking discount on his
No,
Teslas.
I'm not saying
bro.
that I feel bad for him. I'm saying this. If you owned
love
Zilker
Elon.
Brewing, if you own
Shout out
Zilker
to
Brewing,
Zilker Brewing
shout
Company.
out Zilker Brewing Company, your American Pilsner is a fucking amazing.
This is a bomb one, dude. Honestly,
amazing beer.
We should just get sponsored.
It's
by
amazing
like,
beer.
Yeah,
It's an
no,
amazing beer,
fantastic.
bro.
It's
I'm
really
honestly,
good.
it's
La
just-
Barbecue. La Barbecue.
It's like a barbecue joint. Yeah, go
It's
figure.
is that what it is?
They collaborated on this. Yeah, it's
Oh,
American
okay,
Pilsner.
it's
That's-
really good. Yeah, we're
no,
looking,
it's delicious.
beer can.
It
It's
literally,
delicious.
it's an amazing beer. But if you own Zilker Brewing,
yeah.
would you not want a free beer?
Of course.
If
I
you
feel like
you walked up, if you owned Zilker Brewing and you went to the brick and mortar brewery that was in downtown 6th Street, Austin, E6, by the way, right down the street from Lazarus Brewing. If you went there and you said, "Hey, I own this place," and then the bartender there was like, "It's gonna be $6.58 for that beer," you're gonna be like, "Bitch, I own it. I own this place. Give me the beer." And they're like, "No."
Alex, can I drive a fucking beer? I think a Tesla, a $40,000 Tesla, is kind of different to.
They're
a
not even
fucking-
40,000. You know that, right? They're like 35.
They're like 35. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry that I fucking.
It's $5,000, motherfucker. That's a lot.
Oh,
That's like a
you
kidney.
bro.
You know how many kids have to fucking stab in the head to fucking
You
get
have to
five?
stab in the head for it? That's a little bit excessive. Yeah, we just fucking stab kids in the head to get you your organs because that's the most efficient way to do that. Okay, I get where you're going with that, but a beer is a lot different than a freaking vehicle.
Okay, but still, like, if you own a company, you own the company, right? So if you own Zilker, you want a free beer. If you own Tesla,
but the thing is,
you want a free Tesla.
Okay. How much would a Zilker Brewing Company, an owner of a Zilker Brewing Company, how much do you think they would make?
Couple $100,000 a year.
$100,000.
Couple
$100,000. What is Elon Musk is the richest man in the fucking universe right now. Yeah. Oh man, a fucking car compared to a beer. God damn, Alex. Yeah, you're off the show, dude. We're not doing this. Yeah. Eat the rich. Bring out the guillotines. And we're done. Nah, I get what you're going with, but I think there are different circumstances. I mean, yeah, fuck it. Okay, does he need that many times? How many times is he going into a Tesla store and he's asking for like, hey, can I get that Tesla? You know, he fucking has vehicles, dog. He has vehicles. But
supposedly he has the first car he ever owned still.
I believe it too.
Can you believe that?
I feel like
it's crazy.
I feel like he is a very humbled man.
I think so. He sold all his shit.
Yeah, no.
Remember when they came after him on Twitter? He sold all his houses. He sold them. He rents now.
And I understand, like, you can hate, like, oh, rich people this, rich people that, don't get back. But, like, is it a bad thing when a person, because the thing is, they're like, oh, his father had millions of dollars before that, which he did not inherit.
Yeah, we talked about this, yeah.
Did we talk about it? I don't think we talked about that.
Yeah, we have.
He didn't inherit that fully. Like, he made a name for himself on his own. So, like, of course, he had money to back that up. But is it a bad thing if you're using that money that you have and making that money to actually fucking progress for the world? Like, not just for his company, for the world, dude. Like, we're moving into a Tesla, like, not just Tesla, like SpaceX,
electric,
Tesla, electric,
Mars,
energy saving, Mars, like moving to a different fucking planet. Like, that's insane, right?
He's next
is
level.
It a bad thing that he's using his platform and his money to actually do that?
I would say no, man. I mean,
but
I honestly,
you gotta fucking donate everything you have to everything else, you know. And like, he's doing that. Like, the thing is, like, you don't have to tell people.
Sleeping at the Tesla factory because he was literally himself was helping these cars turn over and get things figured out and finished.
And I'm not gonna be a billionaire sympathizer or trillionaire like sympathizer or anything like that. But I feel like if you're doing it for the right reasons, if you're advancing our society, you know, like. People hate on Jeff Bezos a lot because
God, fuck Jeff Bezos.
Fuck Jeff Bezos for his working conditions and everything, but like, okay, you go on to fucking Amazon. How many times do you order from Amazon a fucking day? Like, or
never.
Not a day,
I don't.
A week. Not
Amazon.
you. Not you. Everybody else.
Fuck Amazon.
There's millions.
There's a lot of people
buying everything. You know, like fuck him. He can be sending that money out, of course. Yeah, but like in his defense of it, he is doing it, you know? But you don't have to publicly say, hey, I'm doing this all the time to like appease these people. It's like, you do it in silence, you know? That's what people do. And like, I feel like he's done a good job with it, with everything, is just basically what I'm going to say. I don't think he's like Jeff Bezos, is what I'm going to say.
No, I mean, he obviously isn't, but the thing about Elon that gets me so like inspired is that he
named his baby AX spaceship car.
No,
that was really
is that he helps me. People like him and the way that he is helps me like remember that there's an equal amount a necessity for people that are savage killers that could take on any mission, that can do any job, that can survive any circumstance. There's an equal necessity for that, and there's an equal necessity for just absolute fucking nerds. Just straight up fucking loser
dorks.
Nerd dorks.
Funko like Pop having ass dorks, you know?
Dude, Chet, if he saw these fucking Funko Pops, dude.
No. He's seen them.
Has he really?
Yeah, no.
Dude.
I send him a few of them, just pictures of him to piss him off. Baby. You know? Shout out to Chet, baby, because he understands.
Oh my God, Chet, dude, my boy. Dude, yeah. You know, like they're and that is inspiring because I'm not saying that I'm not a savage killer, nor am I a fucking nerd. No. I'm dumb as shit, and I'm also soft. Like I like Lululemon and fucking and Ace and air conditioning. You know what I mean?
Wondering why your ass looks so nice.
Like
those yoga pants right now, man. God damn.
You know what I mean? Like I'm no savage killer, and I'm not a fucking super genius. Yeah. So like I'm right in the middle, man. I'm soft and I'm dumb, and so like I'm not saying that I'm either one of those things, but it's like it makes me realize that it's like, man, it takes a whole village. You know what I mean? Like you gotta have everybody from everything, and also like, God damn it, like care about something. You know, Elon Musk cares about naming his kid dumb things, SpaceX and Dogecoin and or whatever Dogecoin, whatever the fuck, and Tesla and the Boring Company and all sorts of things. He cares about all these things equally.
Yeah.
He's fucking RL Grimes. You know what I mean? He's doing all sorts of fucking shit.
He won.
He won. He was winning.
He won, dude.
And guess what? Like, I can't pay attention to, A Handmaid's Tale. You know what I mean? Like, people are like, you should watch Handmaid's Tale. And I'm like, this fucking
That's
show
way too much
sucks.
effort, brother.
This fucking show sucks dick. This is dumb. Like, why is anybody getting naked? Like, I want to see some titties. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I think that's the opposite point of what they're trying to portray in Handmaid's Tale, Alex. You're just fucking feeding into that 97%, you piece of shit, dude. God,
I just want to see some
misogynistic. This is the episode that we finally get Alex canceled. This is what we've been waiting for all the years that you bullied me, bitch. This is my payback. Cut that sound clip out right now.
That's it. Handmaid's Tale with titties, dude. You're done.
We're done, bitch.
Oh my gosh.
God, no, but I get what you're getting at for that. I get what you're getting at. So he won, basically.
I mean, he did, man. He fucking figured it out. It's upsetting, man. It's upsetting. It's upsetting that there are so many things that pass by the wayside in modern daily average lives, and I think that it's unfortunate because I feel like there is so much more that we could put these, our energy into, man, and we don't. We just fucking don't.
We funnel that into cancel culture, baby.
Yeah, well, yes,
exactly. We gotta do
and
that.
not only that, man. It gets further than that. It's you. I don't know. I don't know how much I want to get into this, but
you don't want to get too much into it.
one of the things that gets me the most, like especially lately, and I won't name any names, but like one of the things that gets me is like people that just like self-diagnose. They're just like, I'm depressed.
Call me out, bitch.
I've got.
I've just been sad.
I'm depressed.
I've just been sad.
I've got chronic anxiety. I have pain. I have this. I have that. Blah 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 blah. And it's just like you, theoretical person that's saying this to me. You wake up and you drink a pot of coffee and you smoke 2 joints and you jerk off and then you just cry. And then it's like, of course your head hurts.
Yeah.
Of course your heart is racing all the time.
You had those depression jerks, bro. Dude, you know that shit hurts, dude. That shit, it'll have you sleeping for the next 3 hours, brother.
It's like, dude, like, of course you feel like shit, man. Like you're doing nothing for yourself, man. And it's like, look, I'm not hating on it, man. Like I feel, I've suffered from depression.
You shoot yourself in the foot, and then it's like that Eric Andre movie where he shoots Hannibal Buress, and he's like, "Who did this?
Oh yeah,
who did this?" It's like, bitch, you did.
Did you ever watch that show?
Of course,
dude.
Do
you remember the bear scene?
Oh my god, dude, that was when they broke character too, right? He was like, "Yeah, I don't like this." See, bro, the bear is like,
I am no longer a fan of this bit, and then jumped like completely. He's like, I'm fucking out of here.
Bro, Eric Andre is like, God. Did you see his new movie that came out? Bad Trip.
No,
it's basically like a what is the?
Is it a bad trip?
It's a bad trip too. But have you seen Bad Grandpa? Like the Jackass, where they do real pranks with like real people and shit. And, like it's based like a story behind it. Yeah. He does that, but he does it fucking fantastic. It's on Netflix right now. You should watch it. Everybody else should watch it too. Shout out to Eric Andre. But dude, it's hilarious, bro. Like I have not seen a funnier comedy that like is a comedy. Like in the last few years. But it was fantastic. You should watch it. I love Eric Andre to begin with.
I'll check it out. I love Eric Andre.
I saw him. He sat next to me once, right?
No, what happened?
Yeah, dude. I went to the stand-up. I believe it was maybe 2 years ago. He was here in Austin for his stand-up, which is on Netflix right now. Legalize Everything. It wasn't the one. The one on Netflix is not the show that he was here, but it was the exact same like premise, everything.
It
all
was
the
same
jokes.
hour.
Yeah, it was the same hour. I was there, and he actually premiered like his trailer for the movie there when they were working on it, and it was fucking hilarious because he was upstairs on the stage and he was like, "Hey yo, like I'm gonna show like my new like Bad Trip and everything," and like he ran into the crowd and like sat down in the chair fucking next to me and like 2 other people because it was me at the time, the person I was with, and then like 2 other people like to the side of me and like an empty chair. This man just runs out into the crowd, and we're on the fucking like the right hand side, like far right hand side. It's like he could have gone to the middle, he could have gone anywhere. Jumps in there and like fucking Eric Andre like wailing around like everywhere, like just fucking.
And he sat there and watched it with you guys.
He sat there, and then the people next to me and like me were like all touching him. Pre-COVID when you
guys were jerking him off and
we
stuff.
We were jerking him off.
Damn.
We're grabbing him and shit, and like he's fucking acting like we're murdering him, and so he's like screaming and shit, and then like we're sitting there fucking next to him, like this man is just like watching his trailer, just all chill, like next to us, and we're just fucking like talking to him, we're like, oh dude, like you know, we like you, shit like that, like legalize ranch, like fucking bird up, you know. And I'm like, this man is just sitting there watching, and then jumps back on stage, and then whips out his dick. And the show, it's fucking nuts and balls, dude. Like, God,
my gosh,
that man's got a piece on him too, dude. I will give a shout out to Eric Andre, but man, it was fantastic, bro. It was fantastic.
No, I think he's like, I love the Eric Andre show. Was like literally like the very one of the very first like modern like just true to life, just shit posting type comedy.
Shit posting.
That inspired me.
Gen Z humor.
Definitely.
Completely.
It's
100%.
It's so out there. It's so dumb and weird and awkward. I'll never forget it. I was watching an episode with Jeanette McCurney.
Jeanette McCurney. I know exactly.
And he's going up to her and he's like, help me, and he's like crying. He's like, his lips are quivering, and he's like, and she's just standing, and she's just there, wide eyed, just
like,
just trying her best. And he's underneath her chin. He's like, his lips are like at her lip level. He's underneath her. His eyes are way like probably like around like by like where like the bottom of like her titties are.
Yeah.
He's there. He's like, help me.
Literally quivering.
Yes, just like whispering to her like, oh, and she's like. And she's trying her best to keep it together because they don't know. They just sign up.
She was one of the ones. She was like, "Oh yeah, it's talk show. Fuck it, like,
fuck it."
What do I have to do
and then it's Eric Andre, and she's there just, oh my god, what the fuck did I sign up for? Dude? And dude, it's beautiful. And like so, okay, so like
it's like that anti
shit,
talk show. It's so great.
Dude, me and Elizabeth were watching that, and Elizabeth was there watching it. She was like, literally said out loud in the middle of it, she's like, this is making me uncomfortable. All the while, all the while, I'm literally on the floor.
Crying.
I'm falling over, howling, laughing at this. And she's like, this is making me uncomfortable. She's like, this is so fucked up. And I'm like, that's the point.
That's
exactly
the point. That's exactly what he's going for.
Exactly what he wanted you to make
your guests uncomfortable. Just fucking, it's a satire on talk shows.
Is it fucked up? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Of course it's fucked up. Did she deserve that? Probably not. Was it on her?
Nah.
Kind of. Like, you should have known.
How does your agent not look into, hey, the Eric Andre show?
Eric Andre.
You literally just
him.
YouTube it.
Play the bear one. Play the bear clip.
Like, nah, we're good, dude.
No, just show up. It's at 7:30. Wear a nice dress.
Yeah, dude. So the Jeanette McCurdy one was great. Did you ever see the Lauren Conrad one where she like legitimately walked off stage after he ate his own vomit?
I love the one with Tyler the Creator. You know how he
went with him too.
Yes,
he played it so well.
Do you know how like Eric always breaks his desk?
Yeah,
and then Tyler threw it over. He
him.
knocks it over, and Eric looks at him like, "You motherfucker!" And he picks it up. He picks it back up, and he puts it regular how it is, and then he breaks it later. Like,
you see, if we had a camera, that's how I would introduce every fucking guest. Just break a goddamn table every single time, dude. In the most, I love it because it's just to make the guests uncomfortable. It's like an anti fucking talk show, you know, like
we're just breaking the mold.
Yeah, it's so
all
much
that
better.
fucking Jimmy Kimmel,
all
that. Yes, I know. Yeah.
Fuck you, dude. Like, it's not funny. It's not that funny, dude.
What's the other guy?
Size 3 foot.
What's the Comedy Central like super?
Trevor
no, other one. He is also super political, but
where everything is based
the other one. Glasses, older fella.
Stephen Colbert.
Yes, Colbert.
Oh, you can't hit on Colbert there. Colbert did it fantastically though. Come on, man. You can't.
No, all of that stuff is bullshit, dude.
Jon Stewart and
all of them. It's all. This is Tonight with John Oliver or whatever his name is.
John Oliver, yeah.
Yeah, all of that shit. It's all scripted.
Those ones,
all produced. It's all, dude. It's not genuine. That's the thing. These guys are just actors. It's just acting. It's just a paycheck. These guys are making. You gotta understand, Andy. They're making hundreds of thousands of dollars per episode. They don't mean any of this shit. They don't give a fuck.
I think in their cases that they gave a little bit of their own like spice to it. You know, like there's a little truth behind it because they believe in most of it.
Trevor Noah, I like because I think he's funny.
I do not.
Really? Colbert, I don't like because I don't think that there's anything humorous about any of his
with Trevor Noah, he's a funny guy. I like him as a comedian. I like him as a person. He's a great guy. I just think that the show centers way too much on, well, of course, like it's a show about politics and shit like that, like making fun of it. But it just centered way too much on like Trump this, you know, like fuck Trump. I understand that. But it's like now, like there's no more content. Like, what do you make after that? SNL fucking is on. It's life alert right now because they have no more content to make. Because
that's CNN too. That's MSNBC.
What the fuck?
That's everybody else.
Like,
you know what's funny is that like in like even at that like Trump is still obviously like he's still president, he's still trying, and like recently he was just like telling people
He's still trying. He's not still president. What are you talking about?
No, dumbass, obviously not. But he's still like out there and still talking. And one of the things he said recently, he was like, "Hey, like by the way, like you guys,
You remember me?
should get no."
Did
He
you
was
miss
like,
me?
he was like, "You guys, everybody, like, but you guys isn't like my followers or
Yeah.
whatever you want to call them. Like, you guys should get the vaccine and you guys should like do stuff." And everybody was just like, "Announce your presidency!" Blah, blah, blah. Like, and then he was like,
The
"No,"
cult-
and he's
the
like,
cult showed up.
and he's like, "No," he's like, "Seriously, like you guys should all like go out and like get ready to vote for next time, and you guys should get your vaccines, and you guys should still be wearing your mask and like social distancing."
He
and
said
like
that.
and like yeah, he did.
He said that, or his PR team said that.
Well, I mean, sadly, it doesn't matter because he said it.
It does matter. I don't think
said
he
it.
said that. Was it a statement from former President Donald Trump, which is pre-written,
I think
pre-fucking
it was like
conceived?
I think it was
Hey,
like a
look at me,
CPAC thing.
I'm
I think
coming
it
back
was
in
a-
2024,
No, I think it was
baby.
like a CPAC thing. What was it
CPAC.
called? Yes. Now begins Act 3.
Act 3. If you didn't understand, we just stopped that because we had to take a pee break right now. So that whole conversation that was
drinking,
that whole
to say the
conversation
least.
that was going somewhere just completely stopped, and we're
Because
just
we
like,
had to
to
piss.
pee.
But
We're
no
back.
worries.
No worries.
Act 3.
We're back and we're
We
drinking
just,
even more.
We are drinking even more. This
What
is
are we drinking?
one of my favorite beers in the absolute world.
Is it
It's called Lucky Bastard.
Lucky Bastard?
It's called Lucky Bastard.
It's an IPA,
from
right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
from
cool.
Stone Brewing. It's a dry hop blend of Arrogant Bastard, Double Bastard, and Oaked Arrogant Bastard. So it's a whole mixture of different kinds of ales.
Sponsored by Lucky Bastard.
It is Stone
Preferably.
Brewing. It is great. Jet Baby
Woo.
is gonna be proud of you.
That shit
Andy.
is why he likes IPAs.
He loves Stone Brewing.
Yeah, what the Stone Brewing, like fucking IPAs, man. Like I'm still trying
I
to
haven't
lean
had
into
beer
that
forever.
shit.
Oh my god,
That
this
shit
is so
Is
good.
strong, man. That shit is going up my nostrils right now.
Damn, that's
The
fucking
first,
good.
Mm.
Dude, don't be a little bitch, dude.
Yo, it tastes like I'm straight up drinking liquor.
It's not. It was just malty.
God damn, it's
malty.
very malty, man.
Yeah, it's just malty.
Alex, goddamn. shit's strong.
You're gonna be drunk after this for sure.
No, yeah. I don't got work tomorrow. It's all
You're
good.
good.
I
Oh,
do
are you
have
off
work.
tomorrow?
No, I do have work tomorrow, bro. I got a fucking 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. What you talking about?
Dude, you got that bullshit life.
I do got that bullshit. Man, fucking 9 to 5, but I'm still going to work, though. I don't make that money, bro. This rent gonna pay itself.
You know, one
I
of the
should-
things that gets me is
I
like,
should just start an OnlyFans, honestly.
have you ever like heard people that are like super against like capitalism?
Against capitalism?
Yeah,
All the
against
time. Yeah, every
capitalism.
time you get on Twitter.
But dude, it's so to me, honestly, it's honestly one of those things that gets me kind of upset. 'Cause it's like,
We should just...
how do you expect for anything to work in our modern society without capitalism?
We should just go back to dictatorships, honestly.
Yeah,
Is
you
what I think
so?
the best thing to do would be, you know, just cancel free speech, cancel everything. Just you know, it's basically going to be like a cancel culture, but for the entire nation. You know, so where we can't speak on anything, like 100%. Like no, fuck everything that you've ever said in your life. You're going to be under my tooth and nail. You know, like it's kind of going to be like what is that fucking ritual called?
What do
The
you mean?
one from the Alex Jones ritual.
the
Grove?
effigy burning.
Yeah, the Bohemian Grove.
Bohemian Grove. Yeah,
It's gonna be like that kind of shit where everybody's gonna have shit on, like they're gonna have shit on everybody, every single person. You fucking fall out of line one time, dude, you're done. You're extradited from this entire country. You're done with everything, you know. And I feel like that is honestly the way forward right now. That's the only thing that we can do. Like, what other options do we have right now?
I think that we have the option to drink really good beer
Mm-hmm.
and hang out and talk
And make
And
podcasts.
find middle ground and make podcasts, man. In all seriousness, I do feel like there is a lot of discomfort to be had amongst people that are our age right now, because I feel like one of the things that has gotten us the most throughout this past year during the pandemic, through the snowstorm, through, you know, fucking the presidency changing hands, through all of these things that have happened, one of the things that's happened is that people are so upset and just at arms at being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
No one's uncomfortable. They don't like it. They don't want it. They want money in their bank account. They don't want to work. They want to be scared. They want to stay home and like all these things. And no one wants to be uncomfortable. But it's just like, dude, I think that's the one thing that we're missing more than anything above all of it. We are missing this ability to be uncomfortable and to be comfortable in that discomfort. Like, it sounds so fucking redundant, but life sucks. Like, doing stuff sucks. Like, having kids sucks. Being married sucks. Being in a relationship sucks. Being single sucks. Being, you know what I mean? Like, having a dog sucks. Like, all these things suck. Life sucks. You just have to find your, like, middle ground. You have to find your area where you're cool enough to be that uncomfortable and be all right with it.
Yeah.
And it's not even close now. People are just like, oh, whatever. It sucks and it's hard. I'm done. I'm not going to try it. Fuck trying to learn the guitar. Fuck trying to get into brewing. Fuck trying to do podcasting. Fuck trying to learn how to roast coffee. Like, I'm fucking done, man. Oh, fuck it. I'm just going to let the government take care of me, and I'm just going to fucking complain about fucking social justice fucking issues. You know what I mean? For me, everything that last year's taught me, and honestly 2021 too, is no better. It's the same fucking thing as last year. You know what I mean?
The extended cut.
Nothing.
We're in the Schneider
it's the
cut.
Zack Snyder, yeah.
We're the Zack Schneider cut of 2022.
Yeah,
or
dude,
2020.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
this was the vision.
It's just, man, it's just this lack of just bearing responsibility, man. Just saying fuck it. Like, I'm uncomfortable. I just want it like easy. You know what I mean? I just want mama's cooking. I want mama's cooking. I want my laundry done. I want my feet rubbed. I want my dick sucked. I want my video games to be fast. You know what I mean?
I want Lil Nas X twerking on me right now, brother.
And that's it. And that's it. You don't want anything else. You don't want to work at it.
No.
You don't want to try. You don't want to stick your neck
Alex.
out. You don't want to be told you're wrong. You don't want to be in the wrong. You know what I mean? It's just so.
I'm always right, so it doesn't matter either way, because you know what I'm saying. But I think we're getting a little too hot and heavy on these subjects already. So let's just end this with a lighthearted, fun thing. So genocide in the world right now. What's the deal with that?
What's up with
genocide? It's like, let's send it on a light note. No, man, but tomorrow is the day, dude, that we've all been waiting for. King Kong versus Godzilla, baby. This is the real thing that it's been leading up to. And I ask everybody who's on here, what team are you on? King Kong or Team Godzilla? And this is the fate of our friendship hangs in
King
the balance.
Kong. Team King
That's
Kong.
what I'm talking about, bitch. Give me a fucking smack right there, dude.
I'm Team
King Kong,
all
dude.
day.
Team hairy cheeks all fucking day is what I'm saying, bro. A fucking lizard, a fucking obese lizard with tiny little arms, dude, and like thick ass thighs who are like literally gravity would not be able to hold this fool up, dude, because like he would just crush himself under the weight of everything that he has, Fuck that guy, dude. We're all team King Kong, bro. Team King Kong. Are you gonna watch it?
No.
You're not gonna watch it? Why not?
No, I don't care.
Yeah,
I saw that one movie recently. What is it? It's like Denzel Washington, Jared Leto, and
The Little Things.
Yes. Did you watch it?
Terrible movie.
It was so bad.
It was so bad. Okay, I thought you were gonna say, man, that was a great movie. Okay, thank God we agree on that, because that was a shit.
Sorry. And
that's how I know cinema is coming back, because that movie came to theaters and it's like, all right, you got a fucking all-star roster, you got like an Oscar bait type like plot,
okay, here's the thing. Elizabeth said it best. It's like the
shout out Elizabeth.
It's like they. Oh my God! Is that loud? Is that right into the microphone?
It was very into the microphone. Everybody's gonna hear that, and you should be embarrassed.
She said she was like, it's like they had a $50 million budget, and they spent $45 million in the first 30 minutes. On the first 30 minutes, and the last hour, they were just like, bro, damn, we gotta get. What the fuck are we gonna do?
You gotta pay for this shit, dude. Like Denzel was like, I didn't get my fucking paycheck, brother.
Bro, they cut so many corners in that story.
It was
it's transpired in the worst way. It was a great build. It was building.
It had a great.
It was building. It was building. It was building, and then it's like we were getting close to the peak. And then it just started flatlining, and then it was like, wait, but something more exciting is going to happen, right? And then it just started
we already reached
nosediving. It just started nosediving. It was like, fuck it, we're done.
It was Netflix's 7. Like, the Netflix quality of movies opposed to the 7. Have you seen 7?
No.
You've never seen 7?
No. Wait, with 7. Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt, yeah.
What's in the box? Yeah, I love that movie.
It was like Netflix's equivalent of trying to fucking but you know Netflix quality really suffers. Yeah, no, it was, God, I'm so mad about it. I don't like Jared Leto. I don't.
I like him because
You-
his music's great.
The music. Yeah,
I don't
can-
like him
as an artist,
as an actor.
As an actor.
As an actor, he's terrible.
Did you watch the Zack Snyder?
Not
Snyder
yet.
Cut?
No, I haven't had 4 hours to,
Well, everybody got 4 hours to just blow, dude. You know, but
It's fucking long.
it was pretty decent actually. But I mean, like, back to Jared Leto, like he's a different Joker than he was in the original. Have you seen the original one, where he's like that fucking edgy ass like fuck boy Joker with damaged forehead on his damage tattooed on his forehead,
Where
like,
he falls into the pit,
edgelord,
into
yeah.
the
The edgelord Joker, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I get
So he's
it.
so what? He changes up.
It's just he has long hair now. He's basically the same thing without the tattoos. I guess they tried to change it up and we're like, hey.
But supposedly another big thing is the Flash factor, right?
Flash.
The Flash just becomes a
good.
really major component to the story.
No, not just Flash, but Cyborg. Cyborg was like you didn't give a two shits about.
Nobody
him.
nobody gave a shit about either.
Yeah, you didn't care about them because they
About
were
Flash or
just introduced,
Cyborg.
and you're just like, oh, there they are, you know.
Right.
But Cyborg actually had a fucking like he's the most important character in like in this one, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like that's pretty crazy that they cut all of that out. Like originally, it's like that's got to be some racist shit, bro, because his everything about it was so good, so fucking good.
It's so weird. It's like that's what makes me that's what I think about so much. Like why is there a necessity for two different cuts? What
There's no need
happened
for it?
Yeah.
Well,
Who made the decision and why?
Do you know the backstory behind it, right? Like what happened? The reason for it, Zack Snyder was filming it, and then his daughter like committed suicide. So like,
shit.
Yeah, so like it was some heavy shit. So obviously he stopped the production, and they brought in Josh Whedon. Do you know Josh Whedon?
I do.
Avengers? They were like, hey, we'll bring this guy in. He made Avengers, you know, like he can probably handle the rest of it. But he didn't understand what Zack Snyder's vision was going into it, you know? And there was a lot of studio interference, a lot of shit. Like they cut a lot of stuff out. Josh Whedon's parts were like very Josh Whedon-esque, you know? And
Very like action,
yeah,
Marvel-y.
Marvel humor, you know, like a lot of uncomfortable like sexual humor, you know, with like Wonder Woman and stuff like that. And like that's what really fucked
Gal
it all
Gadot.
up. And they were on like a deadline to, hey, we gotta bang this shit out, dude.
Right.
Avengers is out, fucking all these Marvel movies. Like
We gotta go.
we gotta go, dude. We gotta go. And
Yeah.
like introducing nothing, so like that fucked it up a lot. Like, and of course, like Zack Snyder finally came out and he was like, you know what, we're gonna make this movie like my vision of it. You know, like he got backed from the studio, he got back from fans, everything. So they banged that shit out.
So
And
they
it's so much
essentially he filmed his own version of it.
Yeah, from
Because
what he had.
he supplemented the pieces that he had already made before he left
Correct.
by filming something else.
Yeah.
And then stitched it all
And
together
they cut a lot of his stuff out of it.
made the Zack Snyder
Exactly.
cut. Gotcha.
And
Here's the thing. It's 4 hours long.
it's 4 hours long.
I don't have 4 hours. I mean, who has?
And
I
that-
barely have the 3 hours it takes to watch Hateful Eight. I don't have 4 hours to watch the fucking.
It's almost 4 hours. That extended version of it on Netflix. Have you seen that? Where it's like a series.
Oh yeah, where it's like different episodes.
Which is what they probably should have done for this. But like
right.
the good thing about it is like it's on a streaming service. You know, like
What is
you
it
can-
on?
It's on HBO Max.
Oh okay. I have
so you
HBO
can
Max.
take your fucking time doing it. You know,
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
did that. I watched 2 hours and I was man,
And then watch-
fucking work tomorrow, bro. Like I can't sit here and do this shit. Like, God
I
damn,
got
bro, I
4
got
hours of
commitments.
fucking-
You know, and I watched it the next day, and it's like,
I gotta fuck a bitch.
but yeah, no, like it's interesting for like a streaming service. Like if you're in the theater, fuck 4 hours, bro. Like I'm not gonna sit through that shit. But I'm at free will to do. You know,
I
And think
remember
that was a big
whenever
thing
I
for it.
saw I saw at Alamo Drafthouse, Deathly Hollows 1 and 2 put together.
Together.
Yeah, so it was back to back. It's pretty cool.
Sheesh.
What was actually cool is you could have even done all three, the last three. So what was the one before it?
The one-
The Half Blood Prince. You could have
Was that
watched.
the one
Yeah, you
before?
could have watched Half Blood Prince and the Deathly Hollows Part 1 and 2.
Yo, I hated that.
And they did Deathly Hollows in the morning. So you came in kind of early, like at like 10.
Yeah.
You watched Deathly Hollow, or sorry, Half Blood Prince,
Uh-huh.
and then you came in later at like
Watched the rest
5,
of it.
and you saw the last two. Bro, I remember I did the last two and I saw it, and they gave us 3 bathroom breaks. They literally stopped the
intermissions,
they,
like it was
yes,
a fucking
they
British
stopped
play
they
and
stopped the
everything.
movie and they said, from right now at the end of this message you have 5 minutes to go to the restroom, and everybody literally got
Just fucking
everybody,
jumped out of there, dude.
everybody got up, came back, and everybody was like, "Well, that was cool." And then we got to the first part of we got the first movie done, and they played the second one, and then they made like pretty close, like the first after the first 30 minutes of the second one,
Yeah.
they gave us another bathroom break, and then like right before like the really like the crazy shit at the end of the second Deathly Hallows Harry Potter movie. They gave us another one, but it was 5 minutes both times. It was literally everybody. Oh, go go go!
Jump out, dude! Fuck the Half-Blood Prince. That movie was adequate at best. We gotta get to the good shit.
Go,
1 and 2, part 1 and part 2.
So, dude, it was dope. But it was, I mean, like honestly, that they should do that. I would like to watch something like that, like the Justice League Snyder cut. I would like to watch that in theaters if they could do it. And they can give us bathroom breaks.
Everything's gonna be opening back up again. You know they're gonna be.
It's
like,
happening,
hey, yo, bro.
It's happening right now.
It's
dude.
Texas. Did Texas ever close? Did it ever close?
Dude, I was in Bernie, Texas, bro. I was in Bernie, Texas, and there was people out the wazoo, bro. There was kids at every corner. There was homeless people out begging for money. There was people going and eating at restaurants and drinking at bars and dancing on dance floors and playing live music. Like everything was going on, bro. They didn't give a fuck out in Bernie, Texas.
People aren't dying everywhere. Come on, brother. But
supposedly it's only an American thing.
It's only American, of course, obviously. But yeah, no, like. The world's opening back up again, dude. Like it's crazy to see where we're going with this, you know. Like, but I want to see movies in theaters again.
I love the movie. I mean, I've been going to movie theaters, man. I don't give a fuck.
I'm going tomorrow to watch Godzilla vs. Kong, brother.
There you go.
And
you're really gonna watch it?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Of course,
Where?
I gotta go. I'm not sure actually. Gabriel bought the tickets, so probably some back alley whorehouse.
Gabriel bought the tickets. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm just gonna show up.
Bro, I'm just there to
he's in a bootleg it. Someone's in a Facebook live stream it. We're gonna watch it.
We're just sitting in his living room watching that shit. Like, hey man, this is good. Wait, can you scoot over a bit? I can't see that part. But yeah, no, dude, because I'm gonna go support my boy King Kong. You know, I gotta do what I gotta do. But world's opening back up.
Would you call him Hairy Cheeks?
Team Hairy Cheeks. # Team Hairy Cheeks. It's my boy, dude. Because they did him dirty, dude. They cut his pee-pee off, dude.
What?
Like, yeah.
He doesn't have a dick?
Of course not. You can't put a fucking gorilla dick on like for a kid's movie, you know? Like, that's pretty crazy, dude. Like, you got to cut that shit out. We can't show gorilla dick. Not that, like I was telling you, gorillas don't have big dicks to begin with, though, because they've evolved past that.
They have small nuts.
They got small nuts.
Big penises.
They don't have big penises.
Yes, they do.
I swear to God. They got tiny penises, and I think they got big nuts.
Yeah, I was saying, no, I have it backwards.
Gorillas
they have small penises.
Nuts.
And big nuts. Well, because they don't have to compete.
They don't have
you know
to
that, right? That's why.
No, exactly. Yeah, they've
because
evolved past
if they had bigger penises, what the whole point is that they would stick their penises further in the vagina, so when they ejaculate, it's closer to the eggs.
But they don't got to do that.
But they don't have to do that because the larger the gorilla, the more they dominate the area, so they just fuck all the females that they want.
I think gorilla culture has it correct, dude, because I'm feeling at home hearing that shit, bro. I was like, yo, that shit can barely get in there.
I got big ass loads, but I got this.
My nuts are like fucking grapefruits right now, but the rest is like a Tic Tac, dude.
Fill up fucking quart-sized bottles every time.
It's like, I think gorillas are going in the right directions, bro. I think they're evolving fantastically. Am I a gorilla?
Revert to monkey.
Revert back to a monkey. Team monkey,
dude, you know the monkey shit, dude?
Monkey,
oh
bro.
My god.
When monkeys say
I tried to explain that to somebody the other day, and they looked at me like I was fucking retarded.
You gotta remember, I have the stupidest sense of humor in the fucking.
That revert back to monkey shit is hilarious, though, dude. That shit is so fucking funny.
Go back. We must be monkey.
Dude.
I'm tired of evolution. Dude, go back to monkey.
That monkey shit cracks me up, bro.
Bro, we got fucking. That's why I'm going for King Kong specifically for monkey.
I can't believe they chopped his dick off, dude. That's fucked up.
They can't show. I'm sure Gorilla probably had fucking Godzilla had a hog on him too, but they had to cut that shit out too because it's not child appropriate, you know.
Hog.
It's like, how do you put both of those things on screen like at the same time clashing? Those things are probably flapping around.
I mean, think of the. Considering the fact that Godzilla is like 100 feet tall, he's got to have at least like a pig-sized dick.
A pig-sized dick?
Like a full pig. A full-size pig.
Like a pig.
That's how big his dick is, at least,
compared
right?
to Godzilla. No, it's got to be like a fucking
building,
a tanker ship or something. Like that.
Oh my god!
Size compared, he's a pretty big dude.
Like the Evergreen that just got stuck in the Suez Canal.
Yes, that exact. Do you know
what's it called? Yeah, right. Evergreen.
Evergreen, I believe it was Evergreen.
It's perfect.
You know that thing is the size of the Empire State Building, right?
The boat.
The boat.
It's huge.
It's huge.
Huge
gigantic.
boat.
Yeah.
Huge. I mean, that thing alone was like hundreds of thousands of shipments of goods.
It was over 20,000 apartment furnishings, I believe. Like it can hold over like a 20,000 like furnishings for apartments. That thing is fucking huge. The size of the Empire State Building and 200,000 tons, bro. 200,000 tons. You know that man got fired.
God. But have you seen the video? I've seen the video of the GPS tracking of it. How it's just going straight.
How did
it's
it
just
happen?
well, dude. Literally, for some reason, like some kind of electrical current or whatever got interrupted.
Oh sure,
So
that's what he said. Right?
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
this motherfucker was
fucking
jerking off.
current and
He was
shit.
reverting back to monkey.
He
Just
was going
fucking
back to
dude,
monkey.
just jerking off in the driver's seat.
He's like, well, you see, there was fucking an electrical current and the ectoplasm blew the fucking.
Dude, and so he's going, and then for some reason just straight, like as if he's trying to go like make his own route, just goes straight into the land and just fucking caps over the fucking boat, man. It got stuck
over, dude. Got jammed in between him.
Completely stuck. It hit on its front at first, whatever its head or whatever it's called. And then
the port bow, you stupid fucking idiot. You don't know nautical terminology? Oh my God. And this is where we end the show.
This podcast is over.
Nautical terminology. The port bow, stupid. Oh my God. The poop deck? You don't know poop deck, you dumb idiot? Oh God. Are you hearing this shit?
Oh my gosh. Monkey.
Yeah, because I'm so pissed off on that. We're going to stop the episode right there, dude. But oh man, it was a fun time, Alex. It was a fun time. We're hitting an hour 40 right now. We got
yeah, we're cool.
Team Monkey all the way, bro. I'm so glad to have you on this. We had a fun time. As always, bro. I feel like we almost break 2 hours every single time that we talk.
Yeah, you're just a little bitch. You want to go to bed early? You got a 9 to 5.
I do. I got a 9 to 5 because I'm a
punk
big
ass
boy.
bitch.
I'm like as Dolly Parton would say, working 9 to 5.
Is that a Dolly Parton song?
Have you never heard? That's like the most fucking influential song
I hate
of our
Dolly
generation.
Parton.
Well, you're a stupid bitch, and we're ending this episode right now.
All right.
All right, I want to end it on a less aggressive term than that, but you don't come at me with Dolly Parton like that, okay? God damn.
Oh my gosh.
All right, thank you all for tuning in for this episode. Check out Alex's podcast, The 4-Letter Word, on Spotify,
on everything,
Anchor, everything, Apple, anywhere
it's
you
everywhere.
can listen to on a fucking toaster oven. If you got
a toaster oven, if you got it that connects to Wi-Fi.
If you got an iPod Shuffle, torque that shit up, bro.
Torque that shit out, bro.
Nah, man. Anything else you want to promote before we go?
Just peace and love and good vibs, and give flowers to your friends while they're alive, and call your mother and tell her you love her. If you don't have your mother in your life, call your father. If you don't have your father in your life, call a friend and remind them that you love them.
Damn, now I feel bad for saying fuck you. He's a good guy at heart, guys. Thank you for tuning in to the Trashpack podcast, baby. Keep it trashy. We'll see you next week.
Peace.